with one truth at a time and one person at a time. I am changing the world, and I've started with mine. Subscribe and take this journey with me. Greetings, beautiful people. My apologies for not posting a video in several days, and I hope that that gave you time to catch up on this feminine magnetism challenge, because this one, yeah, I'm calling us out and I'm calling us forward as women who love women. So yesterday I posted a video and I talked about how I felt about the LGBTQIA plus, the LGBT community. But of course, it sparked something deeper, a deeper conversation that lots of women were having in the comments, lots of thoughts that were shared that made me realize just how important it was for me to talk about this topic, because it's been on my heart, on my spirit, on my mind for a long time. And it's coming more and more to the forefront of this womb energy. So, you know what really dishonors the womb? It is us as women dishonoring how we feel about women. It is us as women silencing our attraction for women. It is very clear that women are attracted to women. We get that. But there's a deeper thing going on where there's lots of women who are hiding behind heterosexuality in order to mask how they really feel because of what society told them. You know how it is, fantasizing in private, but denying it in public, spending years replaying that one night with her, while at the same time never really giving yourself full permission to really dive into what that experience meant for you on a deeper level. Well, I think it's overdue that we talk about this energy and how it deeply affects your womb energy and what you are trying to gain by understanding your womb and amplifying her power so that you can get the abundance that you seek. For me, personal story, my own reflection, I started to realize how my inability to fully acknowledge the love and the desire that I felt for women was hurting the expansion of love that I can experience. I'm still experiencing this. But the difference between me and a lot of women that I'm speaking of right now, that I'm hoping that this message receives, is I always lived a bisexual lifestyle ever since I knew what it meant, ever since I knew what the word entailed. As soon as I heard the word and I looked up what it meant, I was like, oh, I think that's me. And I began to live that lifestyle years ago when I was a teen. But I realized this didn't start when I was a teen. It started when I was a little girl. I was 6 and I played house. Now, I really don't have any memory of anyone else showing me how to play this game or telling me about this game. I just remember playing the game with a friend and me wanting to be the boy. I was 6. What do I know about being the boy when I'm with a friend that is a girl? I don't know much. I just knew that felt natural to me, whatever being the boy meant. As you can imagine, we were 2 girls playing house, a little humpy humpy. As my life developed from there, I started to understand what people felt about relationships as I got older as a child. And I started to really quickly understand that what I was doing with my friend was absolutely not okay. I didn't know it was not okay until I started to see people talk about relationships that were appropriate and ones that were not. And it was very clear that girl on girl relationships were not okay. They were not appropriate and they would be shunned. This began to program me to knowing that I needed to find a boy to like, because what I did was inappropriate and I could not ever think of finding a girl to be in a relationship with. So the journey into finding a boy that was suitable enough that I liked began. I'm not alone. We've all been conditioned. The society consistently conditions us to know and to believe that men should be at the center of our love, the center of our idea of family, the center of our sexuality. Not just for us to love them, but to make them a part of every fiber, every growing, living, loving fiber of our existence, including your queerness, your gayness, your ability to feel something deeper that you want to explore with a woman. Now, to dishonor the womb as a woman who has tapped into or played around with her sexuality when it comes to women, it has to stop. We've masked as straight women. We've entertained threesomes that we really didn't want just to please him. We were conditioned to say it was just a phase. It'll go away. It'll stop. I've done this to myself. What a fool I was, thinking that something so beautiful, so innate within me was a phase that would just go away because society told me to. We've called it things like, oh, it's just a wild night. Oh, I'm just experimenting. It's just a fantasy that I want to live, or a fantasy that I wanted to explore. But let's be real. There's a reason that those memories of you being with that woman or women haunt you to this day. There's real reasons why your womb gets quiet every time you tell yourself, I'm not really into women like that. Because she know you lying. She know you liked it. You might even loved it. You love that because your womb remembers her. It was not just sex. You can keep trying to tell yourself that lie, and that's how you dishonor your womb, because she know the truth. There is power in womb to womb connection that you are denying yourself by being afraid to be in love and explore that feeling, that nourishing, that sexual chemistry that you yearn for by the touch of a woman. When you shared your body with a woman, it was something sacred, delicious, delightful, pure, innocent, and ancestral. And you knew it, and you still do. That's why this video found you. So no more using women for experimental pleasure only. How male gaze of you. No more indulging in women in the way that your man wants you to only, when you have your desires that you want fulfilled that are not the same as his. No more getting into polyamorous relationships that your partner, who is a man, are guiding you and telling you how you're going to love on this woman and how he has to be a part of this companionship that you want with the woman on your own. No more of that. And no more denying your desire because you're trying to play in a patriarchal circus, trying to perform what the woman is supposed to be as a straight woman. No more calling it friendship when she feels like a deep lover. We all see how when a man loves a man, they put it on a float for everyone to see. They literally give it a parade. But when a woman loves a woman, oh, that's where the fear sets in. That's where society got issues. That's where things become confusing. Because the truth is, when two women come together to love deeply, passionately, erotically, and spiritually, that is a power that society cannot control. They cannot regulate that love. They cannot regulate that womb energy. Synced. Because now you are officially on a frequency that cannot be controlled by capitalism, marriage, or male validation. We're talking about goddess energy incarnated. And before you think it, this is not about turning you gay. This is about turning you on to your truth.